The Federal Reserve and around the world, really, will begin circulating the new $100 bill today. There's a lot to be excited about with the latest C-note. Has a bunch of high-tech featured designs on it meant to thwart counterfeiters. Here is the new $100 bill. Here is the old one, courtesy of Mohammed Erian, who just pulled it out of his wallet.
The one below is Jets green.
Right. So on this new one, as you can see, there's a blue 3D security ribbon and a disappearing Liberty Bell in an inkwell.
And the texture here is thicker.
It's thicker and it's more colorful. And here's actually the other side of it. I think it looks like Monopoly money. It actually took a decade to develop this new $100 bill.
I think,
clearly
the
Fed has not
battle,
been affected by the shutdown because they're printing it.
Show the front again.
The size of all the bills are still the same, though. That was a big criticism of U.S. currency, that people can't figure out which bill they're taking out of their wallet.
Yeah, but that's what other people do. We don't do that.
It looks very different, Mohammed.
That's American exceptionalism, Tom.
Ben Franklin sort of looks like Bill Gross after the bond market has a tough week. You know? Sort of.
Well, but seriously, it raises an interesting question about the credibility of the U.S. dollar as the reserve currency as we witness the 8th day of the government shutdown barreling into the U.S. debt ceiling. Is that precious credibility at risk?
It is a little bit at risk, but always remember, Sarah, you cannot replace something with nothing. And right now, there is no other currency that can play the role of the dollar. So we have time to get our act together, right? But we shouldn't take too long.
Well, speaking of replacing something with something else, David Letterman weighed in on the new $100 bill last night on his show. Let's listen to what he said.
The new $100 bill is different. First of all, it's only worth $10. And people are upset. Financial purists, monetary purists are upset because Ben Franklin, who has long been on the $100 bills, been replaced by Ben Affleck. Well, they don't. I mean, how would that happen?
And here you can see Ben Affleck, Batman, and there's Matt Damon on the side.
What is to the right side? I mean, they did a very good job. I mean, it sort of has a lot of the
There's a watermark
there's a
of Ben Franklin, too.
This is a quill.
And a watermark to the way right as well. That's new.
Yeah.
You have to hold it up.
Okay, and here's this blue thing, Sarah. It's really something.
Have you noticed how quickly we've gotten used to the picture being off-center? It used to be always in the center. Now it's
so much controversy before, right?
And I can see the little, you look up and go, Mohammed, I don't think this is like really legit, is it? You know.
You produced it.
Okay, there it is.
We have to give it back to the Fed Bank of New York.
$100 bill. Just there's no big deal. Playing with hundreds here on the set of Bloomberg Surveillance. Mohammed, here's your $100 back.